provide security, especially for people who operate railway, banking, insurance, thing. The last hack, the last cyber hack happened, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago? It happened through a Samsung fridge. Somehow, it was an open environment virus get in there. Samsung employee use it, synchronize with their PC, take back into work. It's popular everywhere, and then go to all the supply, and then it just populate the world. So Internet of Things is not the element, but it also brings a lot of danger. And the other one is robotic, along with artificial intelligence. So these 4, 5 technology change, it changed so fast. Along with cloud computing, it makes what people think possible. A year ago, if you want to set up something new so that you can experience, you can learn something to help your customer service, to help your manufacturing, to help your truck and transport, to help buying things. It takes a while to buy a server. It takes a while to get the license. And make sure you have a data center to put it there. And then you buy the software, and you have the people in there to work with your business to do coding. That probably takes 4 or 5 months. Today, what do you need to do? You pull out your credit card, Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, Microsoft take all of that. Or AWS, Amazon for that matter. You can say, I want to buy this, I want to buy this capability, I want this software, cloud computing software, can be a Salesforce, can be people management like Workday, can be whatever you think of. I did that. I ran the largest computer simulation in the world for my R&D organization 4 years ago. I think the largest Microsoft ever conducted in the world, bigger than the one they do for the government. It normally took me 7 months to set it up. I think when my team worked with the Microsoft team, it took them 2 days. 2 days to run the largest computer simulation within the technology they call about 4,000 core, which is the largest computing capacity running at the time. 4.0 is that important because technology changes so fast. And if you don't adopt it, you don't lead it, you may not understand it, that's okay. I come from a business background. I run business, I run manufacturing. My only knowledge about computer, when I first moved in computer, I knew how to turn on and turn off my PC. That's the only knowledge I have about computer. So don't scare about computing. Do not scare that. You have partners, you have others who you work with, FPT, other companies, of that. Because if you don't do that, then look at the couple of companies around the world who have not embedded these things in the transformation. The first company actually comes to my mind, which is it's a tragedy, a company called Kodak. What, 20 years ago, everybody have a Kodak camera. Everybody have Polaroid, they invented, you can take them and you can see the photo immediately. They invented digital technology. They all own the patent between them and Xerox. They all own the patent on about digital technology. But they were so afraid of changing themselves because they make all the money on these physical cameras. So they actually tell their team, this is the research, don't touch it, keep it in the background. Other company adopting it. Kodak is no longer exists. Kodak doesn't exist. Even the technology come inside, but they did not adopt it. Other company adopted digital technology. And you think of a company, if you go to the United States, you go to Chicago, there's a Sears Tower. It used to be the toilet tower at the time. It's still, I think, in the top 20 tallest tower in the world. It dominates the whole retail business. It have the nicest catalog, it sell everything. Unfortunately, there's a company who started up with no asset. Only have just a computing system and a distribution system. A company called Amazon. She is still struggling today. Declared bankruptcy about a couple of times. The owner trying to buy it back. Some condition. Closed about 70% of their store and still struggling. Because they have not embraced it fully. They don't understand. Walmart 4 years ago lost that battle. They changed the CIO, they embrace it. The CEO, the COO, the CFO understand that. They don't understand how to do it, but they understand it. They hire people in, they did not hire consultants, but they hire a lot of people who understand these business, the transformation. The announcement came out, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, Walmart. Walmart grow faster than Amazon in retailing. What do? If you think about Walmart, they used to have a physical store. Now they use their internet transformation to change to get the efficiency. They also now use all of they set up a wonderful e-commerce environment. They now rely on cell phone, which every employee has. So instead of like Amazon, have to have a distribution truck system to bring grocery and things like that to the customer. They say, employees, you are working around the clock. On the way you go home, there is a couple of customers who order on the internet. For the extra money, but still on the way home, you now can carry these things to the customer. Their employees are now their distribution center on the way home and get the extra cash at the same time. How are you going to beat that? They did not invest in any car. They did not invest in any warehouse. They have a warehouse at the store. They didn't not hire extra people. They only have extra employees. They did not force their employee to be their distribution. Employee volunteered for extra money and did not go anywhere because it's on the way home because they know who buying, they have all of the system. They know what to pick, come in, pick. On the way home and distribute. They now become the least cost distribution. And all of this possible because of the focus.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Phương, for the explanation about digital transformation and so very inspiring case study like Walmart or even Amazon and other company. So we have a question about what's different between the traditional and what we are doing right now in IT, the IT program and digital transformation. So
okay.
What's the difference?
So when you think about IT, I probably turn that into one slide so you can see it. In the past and still today, many companies still doing that. A lot of companies focus their IT on basic stuff. You know, building data center, keeping the data running, keep the email coming. Some companies have a lot of money, obviously, embark on a very ambitious program called ERP. SAP, Oracle, spend sometimes billions of dollars. 4 or 5 years. That's this side of the equation. A lot of money. Hopefully you get the result back 3-4 years from now. And a lot of companies fail that too. You think of that, many CEO and CIO have been terminated by that work. They always say it's successful, but there are many, including IBM themselves. You think about IBM, how long, do you know how long IBM took? This took IBM to implement their ERP. Probably 7 years. abandoned twice, reduce the size and scope to 30% of you they used to do. They still haven't finished it yet. They call it the Blue project. You look at the most famous sport company in the world, Nike. They tried to do that some years ago. They implemented ERP and they failed to distribute. Their share price in one day tanked by 20%, wipe out billions of dollars. The 4.0 give you opportunity to work on this. Fast, as I say, cloud computing, available of server, the internet is everywhere, connect everywhere. Imagine when 5G coming from. This becomes real life now. This one you can set it up faster. When you think about that, the technology in the front, it can help with two things. It really can help. And if you are smart, a lot of companies, I forgot to mention, a lot of companies try to do 4.0. Almost every company, almost every board, and I've been sitting on a lot of boards, and I've been making presentations to the board many times because everybody read about 4.0 and digital, so every board wants to know what my company is doing. There's probably about 30 companies who are successful in doing digital transformation. We always hear the big, nice story. We never hear the real story about FedEx. And Gartner and Forrester did the latest study, which only about, 4 weeks old, 3 weeks old. The major failure of digital transformation rests with two things. The first thing is they think this is the job of the CIO. They give it to the CIO. And they don't understand how it's going to impact their business. The second thing is they listen too much to high-end consultants who try to do a very large, like ERP, because this is where they can put hundreds